just stopped doing social. And I essentially was like, that's not an excuse. Well, we'll pay somebody, we'll do whatever. Get it. I never accept that excuse. It was almost like direct opposition to what I was saying. I don't think it bodes well that I don't think it bodes well that I haven't heard from him or he doesn't seem to care. That's the vibe.
So you're a little hotter on this than you were on Friday, maybe.
I'm not hotter. I'm not like upset. I didn't get as upset maybe as people think I would have. I was so tired when this thing came out. But I would say if we're doing the percentage, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't think fire him, undecided. But I am gonna bring other people in to help maybe run Barstool Outdoors. Like I'm not just gonna let him. He seemed to and I did say I don't think and it may be semantics. I think he was saying the decision was gutless. I wasn't gutless. I don't know if that's a semantics thing, but like I'm not like personally like fucking hate him. He's gone. But like he seems to think he owns Barstool Outdoors. Like it's his thing. It's not. It's not at all. And I'm pretty confident there's a lot of very motivated people who could help take it to the next level. Maybe with him, maybe without him. I really don't know. I haven't talked to him. But not showing, and I don't know what he's doing, but you would have thought, like Jared Caravis is here today in the office. He's saying it's not because I ripped him for not being in the office at all, but it's because I ripped him for not being in the office. He's like, I better go show some things. Like people who generally care about their jobs at this point would reach out, show up. He hasn't done anything. So he thinks he was wrong. I don't think he was wrong.
Did you guys have a conversation, you and Jared?
I just walked by. I'm like, I just snicker. I'm like, shut up because you're scared. He's like, no, I didn't. It's like, that's what Kurt said. It's like, yeah, you did.
So there was no like in the office.
No, and that's the weird thing about YP. It's like whatever I originally said, and I was mad. I was very mad about the Black Friday stuff. It's not the first time I've gotten mad like that at somebody, and it generally comes and goes. Like if you keep your mouth shut, I generally forget about it, right? His reaction like made it 1,000% worse, and then not. So he clearly thinks he's wrong, right? I mean, he has to.
Yeah, no, I saw a lot of people be like, "Oh, you think this is good content? Getting our podcast, just ripping and play." It's like, well, he kind of, I mean, of course, there was the Twitter stuff, but he put up a video. Like, you gotta have your response with it being video form or podcast form, right?
Like I was sort of over it. Like, it was a big thing, but on Black Friday, and I was mad, and he admitted, I think that he was kind of like didn't do the best job on that. It was almost weird timing when that came out because it was days after the fact. And I don't know, you never know. One thing I do wonder, Eddie, like how people truly feel about when me and an employer or whatever is like going back and forth, and maybe they hide it. I felt like most people are on my side, but you never know because I am the boss. And, I'd be curious on a lie detector test how people felt about
in the office or the general
office. Like, what would your vibe be?
So I don't listen. Me and YP have always gotten along. I'm not there, so I don't have a close relationship with him to really know like, hey, he did this like last year or last month. He's not doing it now. But there was like probably 15, 20 people like, oh, how the fuck can you sit there and whatever. I'm like, I don't know what like. Listen, here it's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If I sit here and talk with Dave, like, what are we gonna do? Lie and just like do all these like straw man arguments and like defend them, just like to waste people's time, or just sit here and like do what you got to say? It is what it is. So
you dummy.
Just ask questions because you just didn't say.
What do you mean? You think I think you were justified to do what you did.
On every level, you're gonna have justified being mad at YP, question YP. You think he was justified to do his video? Like, what was your take on it?
Yes, I said it on all 25. We cut it down, so I think it got eliminated. But I was like, it started with the blues blogs. That's when he first popped on your radar. That was like cut number 1. Then it kept going, and then you weren't happy with season 2. He stopped coming to the office, and then it's a radar thing. And you get to like 5 flips, and then it boils over. And then the 5th flip was you weren't happy with his Black Friday promotion. You would have done that to anyone. You would have done that to me. You would have done that to if there was someone that had that many strikes in a row, they would have been in your fucking kitchen.
And the thing is, as we've said a million times, like it's so hard to tell them because he's never here. But what was very clear is I was like getting to the point of questioning what the hell was going on. So for him not to get that vibe and then act like
what's going on, everybody? How are you? Welcome back to episode 5 of the Deep State News Network. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. You guys might be asking yourselves, Ian, why are you wearing that mask, bro? You're in your house. You got Dave Portnoy going on the TV, the big screen. Guys, by the way, if you don't know who Dave Portnoy is, he is a gambler, pretty much a pizza reviewer at this point. He has a channel where they travel the country and review pizzas. They get a pizza, he walks out, he says, hey, Frankie. He says, all right, Frankie, I got this. We're here at this place. And then he takes a bite. He's like, the rules are 1 bite. Then you got to score 1 through 10. He's done like 800 of these things or something. So cool. Something I would totally love to do. He's definitely one of my idols in the YouTube space. He just did a $450 million deal with Penn National for like gambling, betting on sports and stuff like that. So, I mean, he's just killing it. He's killing it. But he's worked very hard, you know. I think he's like 40 now. He's been doing it since he was like 20, like college. So he's been doing it for like 20 years. But here, I'll show you guys a little bit real quick. There's Dave right there. I don't know if you guys know him. He was a comedian too at one point, I think. But yeah, he's one of my idols, guys. So today on this episode is gonna be a little bit different. We are gonna do some news. But I wanted to, like I said, I can't remember which episode I said it, but I want it to be like vlogging a little bit and news. So there might be episodes that come out where I'm just talking about mental health or, you know, stuff, something I'm struggling with, something I noticed that other people are struggling with. You know, things that in my heart, I feel like Christ is telling me to share with you guys. And today is one of them. Because I used to get so bent out of shape about wearing a mask, you know? And then I thought to myself, damn, think about the people that have to work 12 hours. They have to work 12 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours, whatever it is, at McDonald's or wherever, and they have to have this on at all times. And so, I mean, I have it good. I don't go into those places a lot. I don't go, you know, I go to the grocery store once in a while, and I'll throw it on. But most of the time, I'm outside or I'm at my own house, so I don't have to be I don't have to muzzle myself like this, you know. It's not something that I have to do. So sorry guys, I'm not even realizing that I'm not talking into my microphone here. I'm sorry. It's been a hectic day, guys, for me today. I really want to get my other video camera going, but it's just frustrating me. I have to get the SD card. I'm kind of unhappy with it. It was like 120 bucks on Amazon. It's a 4K. It's really nice, really clear picture, but I can't get it to link up to my computer. So I got to figure that out. Because I mean, this webcam's not bad, but it's not great quality. You know, it's not great picture. But anyway, guys, let's get into this episode a little bit. So as I was saying, I feel like sometimes I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for you guys, but I hope that this message that I have is something that somebody out there needs to hear to make their day better, or something that can help them in their lives. Because I used to get so angry over little things, man. Like something as small as just putting a mask on your face to walk into the store, get what you need, and walk out. And I understand. I was that person. I was posting videos on my YouTube channel just furious about people that were walking around with masks, and because I understand, I don't like my rights being taken away either. I get it. But we also have to think about these other people who also have the same rights in America, who are out there working and have to wear these for 8, 12 hours a day. And we're bitching about having to walk into a store with it on. So I'm doing this whole episode with this mask on, and it's in tribute to the workers out there who have to wear this all day long. Because you know, I can't imagine that. I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to do it. I get so sweaty. You know, I'm sweating like crazy inside this thing. And I got like a customizable one here. It says New York on it. Um, so it's cool. I mean, I don't mind it anymore because I changed my perspective on it. I was tired of being like angry, and then I thought to myself, what the fuck am I angry about? You know, I can't change it, man. I can't change it. Like, because sometimes I go into stores without masks on and nobody says anything to me. But that's the thing. It's everybody's each individual choice of if they want to take that chance or not, you know? So I think in the beginning of this whole COVID thing, people got really comfortable attacking others about what they should be doing. And we got in a really bad, a really bad space, guys, as a society where you gotta go into a store and walk on eggshells because you don't know who's gonna come up to you, who's gonna start attacking you. So it's just there's lots of Karens out there, guys. There's lots of Karens. I don't want this to be a super serious episode. I like having some comedy and stuff, but I have to get my other camera going because I don't, that's the only way I can shoot like skits and stuff like that, So, but anyway, guys, change your perspective, change your state of mind. If your state of mind is you find yourself getting irritable throughout the day, kids are making you mad, girlfriend, wife's making you mad, mom's making you mad, dad's making you mad, aunt's making you mad, uncle's making you mad, grandma's making you mad. Sit back and think to yourself, what if they died tomorrow? What if they weren't here anymore? If they died tomorrow, imagine the regret and the pain that would be on your shoulders for the rest of your life, or until you were able to overcome that trauma. Guys, we got to remember that life it can be so quick that it's uncomprehendable. I mean, because God is the only one that's in control of that. But all that we can do is take every day, second by second, minute by minute, and embrace every second. I mean, looking around, like there's a podcast on YouTube, and they had a guest named Charlie Rocket. I think he used to be 2 Chainz manager, a rap one. He manages hip hop artists, I think. And what he does is on his walls in his room, he puts in huge letters, winning streak, across his wall, so that when he wakes up in the morning, he sees that and he reminds himself that, oh, I go to Starbucks and they hook me up with a free coffee, winning streak, little things that we are ungrateful for, or we just look over the gratefulness that we should be showing. It corrupts our minds to become very ungrateful. And America is the most ungrateful country. I mean, I feel like a lot of people don't have any idea like where our society is at right now. We are in such a bad spot. It's not even funny. But all we can do is do our best to reach out like I'm doing right now to you guys. And I hope that somebody hears this message and they can hopefully, embrace it. And because I just had this revelation last night, guys. I was talking to my sister on the phone and I was texting her and we were talking about my dad passing away. And like that day, and we were just reminiscing on things he used to do and, the times we got in trouble or just things that were going on. And it took me back to that time. Like, I remember just the pain and just the shock, like the fogginess of like, my dad's not here anymore. My dad is gone forever. Like that. He had a heart attack in our driveway. We came home. My mom picked me up from baseball practice. He was laying in the driveway. The paramedics were doing CPR on him. And he didn't make it. So it's just, and to think 5 minutes before that, I was at baseball practice, hitting balls, running around, and then to go home and my dad's gone forever. Like, no preparation, no, it's just, he was a little overweight, but we didn't expect this at all. So I guess I really wanted to share this message with you guys because it's important to me. You know, I was lucky enough to, I guess, kind of process things in my own way. And my mom always likes to say, you know, in order to get through, you know, to fix yourself, you've got to dig deep and get in the emotions. And but my mom loves to tell me things that she has no idea of herself what she's doing. Uh, and I love her very much, but she's always so concerned about trying to tell everybody else what to do that she can never stop for a second and think about what she needs to do to change herself. So uh, it was just a tough time, man. After my dad died, it was tough. It was really tough. My mom went, you know, which I mean that's any widow, you know, they just go to outer space and back, you know, because it's like, I mean, think about right now, guys. Anybody watching this, think about your dad, how much you love your dad or your mom or whoever, and then think about in like 5 minutes from now, if you walked out of the room and they were laying on the floor and then they're gone forever. We have to start embracing our family members and loving everybody because I'm telling you guys, it is not fun to have that on your back, like getting in arguments with your family members or hating them or being in moods with them and yelling at them and not loving them, and then they're gone tomorrow and you can't ever speak to them again, you can't ever say anything to them again, you know. And obviously, yes, if they pass on to, you know, heaven or the afterlife, they can hear you, but there's just something about like that person to person, you know. uh, I don't know how to explain it. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was a little short one, but I just wanted to speak on this tonight. I felt like it was important, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you. I salute you. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to grow the channel like crazy. My sister and I are going to start making uh, our show this week, I think, our podcast. And my sister will not pick a name. I'm not sure why. She's driving me nuts because I'm very meticulous when it comes to like editing and stuff. I like to like get stuff ready. I like to create stuff. You know, I want to. I don't know. It'll all work out in time. But she's my sister and I love her. She's crazy. But all right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I salute you. Hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful night. And make sure that you give your family, friends, loved ones hugs and kisses tonight, guys. Make sure that you remember that they can be gone in an instant. I love everybody. I hope you guys have a great night. Peace out.